A worn-out water system finally threw in the towel, leaving residents in a New Mexico town without water for the last 4 days. Relief made its way to Vaughn today, but it's already costing one business owner a big chunk of change. News 13's Cole Miller is here with the latest.
Crystal, Vaughn isn't a big town by any means, just a shade more than 400 people call it home. However, when the faucets ran dry, it didn't take long for one local business to feel the effects.
I'm sorry, but we're closed. There's no water in town.
Passing through the small town of Vaughn, you won't find too many smiling faces.
Well, the last 4 days, the town has not had any running water.
Tracy Gallegos is the general manager of both the Oakview Inn Motel and Penny's Diner in town. She's had to shut them both down, leaving about 30 people out of work.
This is costing us, at this point in time, I would say we've lost out at least $20,000 in revenue.
Gallegos has a contract with the railroad, housing rail crews, switching trains. It's a big chunk of her income. She's having to pay their costs to send them to Santa Rosa in the meantime.
Frustration, total frustration.
It's having an effect on the entire town.
You know, I've been in law enforcement for 13 years, and this is the most dire situation that I've seen in my law enforcement career.
Gallegos says it's been an ongoing problem and has gotten worse the last 6 months.
There's only so many Band-Aids you can put on before you have to finally say that's it and replace everything.
Officials say the main line that runs to Vaughn is half a century old and about 23 miles long, stopping first at Encino and Duran. They say they're aware of the problems, and this time they've found the culprit.
We just haven't been able to find that one big one, and they finally found the big one out in a big pasture. And it was every bit of a 250,000 gallon leak.
These pictures show just how big of a mess that leak was, and it's a mess Gallegos fears could get worse. Business is at a standstill. She says if things aren't fixed, and fixed for good, the sun may set on her contract with the railroad.
So you have 3 communities that could, if they don't get things taken care of, be impacted by this situation.
A spokesperson with the New Mexico Rural Water Association says that leak was fixed at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Tonight, the town of Vaughn was going to try to see if they can get water moving again. Crystal, back to you.
All right, thanks, Cole. Now, residents of Vaughn are hoping the state will help fund a new water line in the near future. The current line was put in when the railroad was built through town. Red Cross has stepped in to help, dropping off at least 80 cases of water. Allsup's gas station in Vaughn and in Santa Rosa have also pitched in to donate some water. Roswell, Santa Rosa, and Vaughn are doing what they can to donate non-potable water to be used for dishes and bathing. Residents say all the help is needed.
We have 5,000 gallons of standing water, plus the non-potable water that's sitting here that also has to help be distributed for use, and for use in utilities, bathroom, things of that nature. So we're kind of in a bad spot right now.
Now, the New Mexico Department of Transportation brought in 2 tankers of non-potable water, which amounts to about 5,000 gallons. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, with many schools already taking the day off. Vaughn Municipal Schools was scheduled to have classes, but with no running water, they've closed their doors too. It isn't clear how long students could be out of class.